Hi and welcome to this module of the Dojo Learning training course here on dojolearning.com. And in this module we're going to be going through how to create your first course, how to create your first program. We're going to show you step by step how to actually go about doing that. Enjoy the module and I'll see you at the end. In this video we're going to be going through how to create your first training program. So when you log into Dojo Learning, this is the screen that you will see, the first screen that you'll see when you log in. Now before we create our course or program, it's very important we need to first of all go to our settings, and we need to put in which is very important, our PayPal details. Now if you want to sell a course on Dojo Learning, we use PayPal, so you must have a PayPal business account or PayPal account to be able to take payments for your courses using Dojo Learning. So the first thing you need to do is go over to your PayPal account and follow these instructions to get your PayPal API signature, and then you need to submit your PayPal details in the PayPal boxes below. Once you've done that, the next thing to do after that is to update your picture. And save those changes. Okay, so now we have our settings updated. You also will need to put in your About Us details on the same page, and we have our PayPal API details in there. We're now ready to go and we can now create our first training course. So if you go back to My Courses, and if you click on before we click on Add a Course, we need to set up our personal categories. This is the personal categories that will be on your branded training portal. So for example, you could have maybe some free training. Another category you could have on your branded portal is your training programs. You could also have a membership program, so that would be another category. You may have some certification programs. And finally, if you're offering in-house training to your staff or to people within your organization, then you also may have some internal training. So that would be added as another category, which will show up on your branded portal, which we will look at in another module. So now we have those personal categories set up. Now we can create our first training program. So we need a course name. We will call this program Dojo Learning Training. You want to select a category that will show up in the marketplace if you're selling your course in the public. So for example, this would be a training course and it would be in the education system and education category. We'll also need a course image that we can display for the training course, and for this we'll use our own logo. You'll also need a description of the course. You'd also need to tick the legally allowed to publish box, which will allow you to move forward and create your program. You'll also have the instructor, which we already have here listed, or if you have multiple instructors, different instructors will be responsible for different programs. We want to make this program public so it's in the marketplace so we can actually sell it. If you wanted to make it private just for your clients or your staff training, then you'd make it private. But for now, we would like to make it public. Then you can select your own personal category that we created a few minutes ago, and this would go in the training programs category. Language would be English. Now, course pricing. We'd like to sell this course at $197 as a one-off course. You can choose different currencies here as well if you wanted to, depending on which country you're selling from or into. Payment for this course will be one time because it's a one-time course. And if you wanted to, you could have a course where you would take weekly payments, monthly or yearly. If it was a membership site, for example, you would want probably monthly or yearly. Or if you wanted to do an installment plan for this course, you could probably do monthly, have the first payment as $127 and the second payment as $127. So you would only want 2 payments to be taken every 30 days for this course if it's an installment. But for now, we want just a one-time fee for this course, $197, and we just want one payment. So once you've done that, it will prompt you here also that you need to have a PayPal Business or Premier account to receive payments, and it will give you a link if you haven't already set up your PayPal API details there. So now we want to create this course, and voila, our first training course has now been created. So we want to name this module Welcome to Dojo Learning. And now that module has been created. Now, putting in content for this module, we're going to now go through how to put content into this module. So first of all, we want some text. We'll call this title of this paragraph, What is Dojo Learning? And we're going to need some text, which I've already prepared previously. We'll just copy that. And we will paste it here. And then we want to format that as a paragraph. And we want these as bullet points. Want to tidy that up a bit there. We'd want these in bold. And we save that. And there you go. We now have some text in our module. And the next thing we want to do is we want to add a video. So if you're using a free starter account, you can't upload video or audio. It won't allow you. However, I will show you a way that you can put video and embed video into your module, into your training module. First of all, we will title this Welcome Video, and we will upload how to create your first video intro. This is a 14 megabyte file. Depending on your internet speed, 50 megabytes video file takes an average of 10 minutes to upload, so it is pretty quick. So while that's uploading, I'll show you the way that you can upload video or embed video if you're using a free starter account and don't have access to the video, audio or file upload. And you would do this using the snippet feature. Again, we would call that a welcome video. Now this time, instead of uploading a video, you could use a embedded link. For example, this one here is from a video we have on YouTube, and you can use this for any other software that gives you an embed link for a video, and we paste that. Recommended widths for videos on Dojo Learning are 625 for the width and 355 for the height, and then we just save that. And there you go. That's an easy, quick way to embed video from third party into your module or your training programs. The great thing with this is it also saves on your storage and bandwidth. And storage and bandwidth is another video you can find in one of the other modules that shows you how that works with your membership plan also. So there we have an embedded video from YouTube. Our original video is still uploading. We have text there. Now the next thing we want to upload is an image. So we click on image, and we put there Dojo Learning Training, browse to select our image, and we'll use this image here. This will upload an image into your training module. Now there's many other features of Dojo Learning, and we'll go through those right now. You have a text feature where you can upload text into your module. You have an indicator. An indicator basically is a highlight. It highlights certain features or certain important features within Dojo Learning, and we'll have a look at that next. So if we save this image file, now that image file is now going to be embedded into the training program. And while that's saving, we'll just have a quick look at the indicator. Now the indicator is quite a cool feature. This basically gives you different indications of how the topic that you have in your program module is being described as. Is it an instruction? Is it important? Is it an activity? Is it a theory? Is it discussion? Or is it one of the outcomes? So for example, let's click on important, and we can put some text in. So this is an important indicator. Before starting, set up your PayPal API, and if we save that, that's been saved, and that's what it looks like. So each indicator has a different symbol, but it just gives you an indication of what that is or where that is coming from. Okay, so there we have our image file uploaded as well. And great, we have our video now uploaded, so we can save that video. Brilliant. Also, some of the really cool features of Dojo Learning is we can look at, we have a link feature which basically links out of the site. It's like a hyperlink. Definitions are very similar to the indicator. For example, if we click on definition, we can put a word phrase in there. Let's say we put cloud computing, and then it just gives you a definition. So that's basically a definition object. It's basically very similar to like you would have in a dictionary. You also have checklists, so we can have basically how to create a course in Dojo Learning. So, for example, we'll have a checklist, one per item. We can have, for example, the first item on the checklist, which could be set up your PayPal API. Second item could be set up your personal categories. And third item could be upload video. And if we save that, there we go. We've just created some checklists. You can also create and embed a map for a location. So for example, if we have the location name, let's say for example you're doing seminars. So let's say for example we have something called breakout seminar. You could have the city, for example, if we say London. So if you are holding regular seminars or regular events or meetings, you can actually put and embed a map into your program module where people can find you, and they can actually come to the location where you're doing your training programs or private meetings, for example, or seminars, which is really great. You've also got podcasts and RSS. We've got page break feature, and you can upload audios also, and you can upload videos, files, and also flash files as well. Let's look at quickly the file uploading of file features. So this is really great because if you have handouts, you can actually upload your handouts or upload any handouts you have in Microsoft Word, PDF, or different file formats. So I'll give you an example here. We have a PDF here called the 10 Steps to Online Course Workbook. Now if we save that, that's uploaded our workbook, and you'll only be able to view it when you go to view course, and we'll show you that in a second how to do that. We also have here our quiz features, but we'll go through that in another video and show you exactly how to use the quiz and assessment features. But for now, this is how you create your first training program on Dojo Learning. And what you do next is you click on Course Home, and you can click on View Course, and there you go. This is our first course created and our first module on Dojo Learning. And as you can see here, you have the module Welcome to Dojo Learning. We have our text, we have our welcome video we uploaded, we have our embedded video, we have an image, we have our indicator, we have our checklist, we have our map, and we will have our handout, which is converting. The handouts are uploaded and they convert through the site. So it takes a little bit of time for the handout to convert, but in a couple of seconds you'll be able to see it. Now quickly, just while that's converting, I want to just show you some of the other cool features we have, and I'll take you through those in the other videos. We have for the learners, we have a notes feature where they can put all their notes in. We also have the live chat feature, which we'll be discussing in another video. You also have a discussion forum there, which we'll be touching upon in another video. The ability for learners to contact the instructors and speak to the instructors one-to-one. A glossary chat archive. Learners can also rate your course. You know how good the course is. Learners can rate it, and that will come up in the marketplace. So there we go. There is our handout. So that's what one of your learners will see. And like I say, they can scroll down and they can actually go through the handout. And they can also download the handout by clicking this link here. and also put in their comments for that actual module. So there you go. This is a quick training on how to create your first training program here on Dojo Learning. Hi, I hope you really enjoyed that module and got as much as you can out of it. Now I want you to go over to the next module and I'll see you there.